Avery Braxton here from MercerBears.com. Basketball season is finally upon us. We get our first set of games this week. I know I'm excited. I know you guys at home are excited. And, of course, the teams are excited. So we took a chance to talk to Coach Susie Gardner and Sydney Means from the women's team, and we got to see what their expectations are for the season. All right, Coach, thanks for being with us today. You had to deal with a lot of youth in the past couple of seasons. Now you have a solid nucleus of juniors and sophomores who've all played together, like you mentioned. What does that nucleus do for your team chemistry?
Well, they were such a close group last year. They really got along well as sophomores and freshmen, and you can't teach that as a coach. So hopefully we'll just continue to build on that. They care about each other. They're hard workers. They get in the gym early. They want success for each other, and when one person's successful, that in turn makes our team successful. So there's just an awesome group of folks to be around.
First game of the season coming up. What are you looking for in that first game, that first tune-up?
Well, I'd like for us to continue where we left off in March. You know, I hope we're playing as hard as we can, that we have this sense of urgency, that we somewhat have something to prove, that we're going to look like a veteran team and not that team that last year at this time everyone's like, I wonder how good they're going to be. I want people to leave the gym and say, hey, they look like they're ready to for some business this year. And so hopefully we won't look rusty. We'll look like we know what we're doing.
All right, Coach. Every team kind of has that one member who kind of changes the shape of the game. Who's the X factor for this team?
Well, I would say probably Sydney Means. You know, everyone likes to talk about Kalia, which we love Kalia, obviously Player of the Year, Lania, Freshman of the Year. But Sydney is one of those players that people don't really appreciate until you take her off the court. And as a point guard, she runs our team. She's an extension of me. She's our energy. Plays great defense, gets the shooters the ball. But I'm excited for Sydney because I think she's going to be more of a scorer this year as well.
Sid, thanks for being with us today. Big year for you last year. How have you grown into the leader of this team this year?
I think that it just came with my position, and being a point guard, you have to be the leader on the court. And so you kind of step into that role whether you want to or not. Me, personally, I did want that role, so it was just convenient that I am a point guard. But leading my team is one of my main priorities, and so I think that I have a good position for that.
All right, well, you're definitely a floor general. You kind of set everybody else up and make sure the team chemistry is good. How has the team chemistry been this year?
Oh, I think that has been great. We have basically the same team as we had last year, so we don't have to do a lot of learning, like new things. We can focus and perfect the old, and so I think that's good that we haven't lost anybody from last year other than a couple pieces.
What do you guys want to see happen this season?
Oh, we want to win a championship. We want to go dancing. That's what we want to see.
That was head coach Susie Gardner and starting point guard Sydney Means. Basketball season right around the corner. Doubleheader on Friday. First game is at 7 o'clock. Come support your Bears. I'm Avery Braxton from MercerBears.com.